to my channel. I am downtown Toronto on Dundas Street West, trying to see if I can do a walk up to Dufferin Street. So hopefully you will walk the entire journey with me. I have walked to, not videoing, but I've walked to several times from downtown to Dufferin Street from another street, but I've never done it from Dundas. So I'm trying to see if I can walk it up there, and hopefully you will walk along with me. Today is the weather today is mixed. This morning it was raining heavily that I could not even leave my home at the time I had planned to. I had to leave my home like 1 hour later than I planned to, which pretty much pushed back some of my stuff that I wanted to do in the morning. And then in the midday to just a short while ago, the sun was so hot I had to pull my raincoat like I was roasting. And now it's overcast again and I'm getting cool now. But that's what the weather is like in Toronto in September most of the time, because the summer is almost done and the fall is coming in. I remember watching the weather some years ago, and the meteorologist said that when you find it like it's the cold and the heat, like you're fighting each other, and so that's why you have this type of weather. So the fall is coming in. Summer is going out and the fall is coming in, which I'm so sad when the summer is going out, because I love the sun. That's the best time of the year for me, during the summer. But it is what it is, and I'm bracing for the cold. I find that some motorists are not pleasant to pedestrians. Like, they're so impatient, and even if you're standing at the crossing, they either want to come down on you, like pressure you to rush across, or they want to go before you. And what I do to protect myself, I just let them go. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm rushing. I'm like, you go ahead, I'm good. But I find it's happening very often now that
You want to buy this?
yeah, I find that it happens very often. That motorists try to pressure pedestrians to rush across the pedestrian crossing so that they can go their way, so that the motorists can go their way. but I don't play the game with them. Is either I let them allow me to walk across at a normal pace, or I let them go. Simple. So as I said, I am walking from Dundas Street. So I'm going up Dundas Street west, and I'm trying to reach Dufferin Street. And hopefully you will walk along with me. It's in the afternoon in downtown Toronto. And hopefully wherever you are watching this video from, which you'll see at a later date, that you will enjoy this video. And the sun is coming out back. And I have on my raincoat because, as I said, it was raining this morning when I was leaving my home. And so I'll be roasting somewhat, but I'll stick it out.
Oh, you have another period that's done? Yeah, but like it doesn't over.
I find that if I'm comfortable in a particular zone or street and the weather is good, I'll walk as long, like I can do a very far walk as long as the weather is good and I'm in a comfortable shoes, which, yeah, and I'm in a comfortable shoes, then it's no problem. It's like nothing. As long as I'm in a comfortable shoes, the weather is good. Today's not bad. And I'm on a comfortable street. Like I would just walk, and I have my water bottle. I don't go anywhere without my water bottle. And it's always filled up. And I'm good. And I ensure that I have enough food in my system. Then I will walk for a very long time. And I find it very refreshing. Like when I'm done, I'm so energized, mentally, physically. Like, yeah, like it's good therapy for me. I'm not sure for you, but it's good therapy for me. stopped at Tim Hortons down the road earlier, and I had a French vanilla. Like I find that that's my in recent times that's my go-to for mainly energy and yeah, like if I want some energy and not too much caffeine. Even though I find that it's somewhat sweet, but I try not to do it often. Sometimes I think I overdo it, but it's one of my go-to at Tim Hortons. So I had one earlier down the street. So I'm all powered up to do this walk. So now I reach, I am at, I am at, I am at Markham Street on Dundas West. And the sun is out. I don't feel as warm as I thought I would be because I'm in my raincoat. I thought I'd feel much warmer, but I'm actually comfortable, quite okay. Quite okay. Early in the summer, I got, because from November to, I would say, April, and I could safely say May too, the sun is not out, but from June, middle June to end of August, the sun is when we get most of the sun. Uh, like from about June, I ensure that I get a lot of sun in. Like I spent a lot of time in the sun so that I don't get too deficient in my vitamin D. So now, and in my skin, like I was so tanned, or I am so tanned, like dark, 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 dark. And now I find that I'm trying to like escape the sun because I got so much. And then I know that when come October, November, December, I'm gonna like, I wish I had taken in more sun, but I don't want to overdo it. I feel like if I take in too much now because of the amount of time I spent in the sun during the summer, then I'm like overdoing it. And unfortunately, I did not wear any sunscreen. I think I did it only once. Put on sunscreen only once. So I don't want to expose myself to getting skin cancer. So now I'm trying to escape the sun. Hopefully I'm not too late. As I said, I'm walking. There goes a nice motorist. I'm walking on Dundas West, trying to get to Dufferin Street. Never done this street before. I've walked to Dufferin Street several times before, but not on Dundas. Never done it. So that's my challenge today. I have somewhere I have to get to by 6:30. So I need to do this and then get there. I find that, and no offense to dog owners, but I am afraid of walking close to the big dogs. I am just afraid. So whenever I see them on the street, I just try to keep away as far as possible. Because sometimes I hear about, on the news, I hear about like dog attack, and I don't want to be a victim of that. So they say prevent is better than cure. So I always walk far whenever I see it. Sometimes some dog owners take the dog off the leash of the dog, which I find very annoying. And whenever I see that, I either turn, like I take the opposite, like I just change my direction because I'm not going to expose myself to that. And you're not supposed to do it anyway. They're only supposed to do it in like in the park, enclosed park. But they're not supposed to do it. Take the leash off the dog on like the street and so forth. But some people do it.
Looking for, we're not on this one. It's the next street.
So I am walking on Dundas Street West, heading up to Dufferin Street. And for those of you who do not know Dundas Street, it's the Dundas Street in Toronto, downtown Toronto. Earlier in this, when the summer started, I was doing some. I got up some mornings and I ran. That's near my home. I did that near my home quite a few mornings. But of course, I had some other things I had to get done, so I couldn't do it right throughout the summer. But I got some sessions in, and it actually helped me. Actually helped me. There, that's what I'm talking about. There goes a dog. Fortunately, he's on the leash, but the guy is running by, and she had to pull the dog forcefully away from him because the dog is trying to attack him. So that's what I'm talking about. I don't take things for granted that it won't happen. You just never know what's gonna happen. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. You just never know. You just never know what's gonna happen. So things that you can prevent, you just try and prevent it. So that's Trinity Bellwoods Park over there. Not many people are over there. School is back in session, so maybe some people are in school mode, sorry. And so the park is pretty much empty. I think on a regular summer, it's a long time I haven't passed this park, but I think on a regular summer day when school is out, then many more people will be over there.
I'm so I think I'm gonna apply this cycle just to warranty schools like for fun. See if I have more.
I started from a little up from University Avenue, so it's not the entire Dundas Street west that I'm covering. I started up a little away, a little up uh, from University Avenue, but it's a good portion of Dundas Street West that if I reach Dufferin Street that I'll be covering. I'm now at Shaw Street. Yeah, a few years ago, I lived on Shaw Street. sun is hitting me right in my face. Right in my face. So I've been taping 26 minutes now. And hopefully you're enjoying this walk. And hopefully you will complete the walk with me. Whenever I see a coffee shop, something pops into my head, like in the sense that in my, like as a teenager or when I was in my 20s, I didn't drink coffee. Like I literally didn't drink it. But I find that now I gravitate so much towards coffee that I literally sometimes have to just avoid the craving. But I didn't drink it at all. Literally did not drink it. You'd never get me buy coffee. But I find now I gravitate towards it. Like I can't give it up. Even though I'm trying not to have too much. I find that as soon as I see, especially Starbucks and Aroma Espresso, like I want to go get a cup of the weakest version of coffee, but coffee. As I mentioned earlier, I do gravitate towards Tim Hortons French vanilla. It has a nice taste. I think it's too sweet, but it does have a nice taste to it. Wow, the sun is just right at me, literally right on me, right in my face. And I'm in my raincoat. It's a red raincoat. I'm not overly warm, but I'm aware that I'm in my raincoat, which means I'm feeling some degree of warmth. Oh, there's a KFC over there. I am a KFC fan. Like, I love KFC, but I don't eat too much. But I love KFC. I love KFC. And LCBO store. I was trying at some point to not to drink to become drunk, but to seldomly have alcohol, like every now and again. But I find that my body doesn't take it well. And with all honesty, I would love to be able to drink it moderately, but I can't. Like, I don't feel normal when I drink it. I don't feel normal when I drink it. Feel like I'm gonna get, like, I just take like maybe a quarter of a cup water diluted, and I feel like I'm gonna get drunk. I just don't feel like myself. I don't feel normal. Like I'm gonna get out of control. And so I don't drink it. I just stop. I try the D. I try to buy the de-alkalized wine, and I still don't feel normal. And so, yeah, I don't feel normal either. So I don't know if, even though they say it's de-alkalized, that there's some level of alcohol that is still in there. I don't know. Isn't it strange that the stop sign is on walk, but yet still it's blocked by a police officer? Very strange. So I'll wait on the other walk. So I'm supposed to get to somewhere at 6:30, but I'm trying to get to Dufferin Street. Just trying to ensure that I finish this walk. Hopefully I will make it. Strange things do happen. So I'm at Duffer Court Road. Come on. I'm at Duffer Court Road. I'm gonna try and increase my steps so I can actually make it to Dufferin Street. Nail and lash. I've never put on nails or eyelash. Hopefully one day I'll try it though, but I've never done it. Never done it. I find that the older I get is the more I want to try new things. So I think one day I'll do it. Sooner than later. So I'm trying to increase my steps, my speed. The first responders are coming. First responders. I was invigilating an exam early in the year, and one of the students, not one, and I'm being honest, not one, not two, a few students, they had their hands up, and when I went to find out what they wanted, they were asking me one of the answers or the answers to select from, or one of the answers to select from among several answers is first responder. And the students did not know, and this is a university, the students did not know what a first responder is. Now, I'm not sure what that lecturer taught those students, because if it's a part of the course, then they should know what a first responder is, and not so many should be asking me what is a first responder. Luckily I knew, and so I was able to explain to them what a first responder is. But if it's a part of the course, then they shouldn't have to be asking me that, which means I'm wondering if the professor did not teach them that. And if he didn't teach something, then they'll put it in the exam. And so many students should not be asking in an exam, a final exam, what is a first responder? Or who is a first responder? If it's not a final exam, I think it's a midterm. But that should not be included on an examination if it wasn't taught. I don't think that's fair to the students. And I'm assuming it wasn't taught. I could be right, I could be wrong. But based on the amount of students that ask me, then I'm thinking it wasn't taught. I've been walking for 41 minutes. Hopefully you're enjoying this walk as I said before, I'm walking on Dundas Street West and I'm trying to get to Dufferin Street.
I think 4,000. 400,000.
But guess what, guys? I thought the walk was longer. I'm actually at Dufferin Street. Right at Dufferin Street. The first time I walked, I was gonna say discovered, but you can't discover something that already existed. So, or yeah, the first time that I walked from, the first time that I walked from on King Street to Dufferin Street and ended up at Dufferin Mall. It was one of the longest walks of my life, but it was the first time I was doing it. Like, I did it like about 10 years ago. Actually, 10 years ago. Yeah, 10 years ago to be precise, in September. Yeah, 10 years ago. And it was one of the longest walks of my life. But this time, this walk feels so short. Really short. It feels so short. I feel much better walking on King Street, like comfortable walking on King Street than I am on Dundas Street. Somehow, yeah, King Street I feel a high level of comfort. Dundas Street, no, I'm not so sure about that I'm comfortable walking on Dundas Street, but King Street is nice. I am a walker though. I love to walk because I know it's good for me and I feel comfortable and I feel energized. Mentally, I feel good when I do it. Yeah, when I'm done, I feel so like I could move the world. And I get a good sleep whenever I walk, especially the late evening. I try to do it like late evening, just before sunset. And so I get a good sleep. And whenever I do, like whenever I exercise in the mornings, like I told you about the runs that I did when the summer just started, I felt so energized. I felt like a different version of me. Like I could just, like I didn't feel like myself, my everyday self, that is when I do exercise. But I felt so good. Like I wanted to do so many things. And so whenever I exercise in the mornings, I find that my day just rolls so nicely. And whenever I do my walks in the evenings, whenever I get to do it, like now, I find that I get a good sleep. And the next day, like that energy rolls over into the next day. And it helps it helped me to get through my activities, my planned activities. Yep. All right. So the sun now, because I changed direction, it's not hitting me in my face. but not the front, not frontal, but from my side. So I've been walking 46 minutes. I'm gonna do the 1 hour, so I have another 40 minutes to go, and then I will end this video. And I'm hoping that you're having fun walking with me, and that you enjoyed our talk. I actually enjoyed this walk, except for the fact that I don't think I enjoy walking on the street, but I'm good. I'm now at College Street.
Sakto nung nakita ko na.
Yep, so I'm crossing over on College Street.
Route 929 Dufferin Express, northbound towards Milford Station.
I actually finishing the walk earlier than I thought. I thought it would take me more than the hour. I have done some walks before, like for about, I remember sometime in the summer, this summer, I walked for literally, and I'm not joking, about 6 hours without vlogging. I didn't vlog. Like I just walked and I walked and I walked. I actually ended up on this road too. And I just walked and walked. I felt so good. Of course, when I was done, my toes were not happy. Luckily, I was in a comfortable shoes, but I think it doesn't matter how comfortable your shoes are. After a while, I think the toes give way. And I walked for about 6 hours. Like I started about 2 o'clock or 2:30, I think it was. And I finished at about 8:30. That's how comfortable I was. And the weather was good. I felt so good. But as I said, my toes at the end of it were not happy at all. I remember sometime early last month, somebody gave me a hug, and so his hand went on my back, and he placed his hands on my back, and he said, "You're so toned." But it was as a result of the walks that I did. Like I did a lot of walks, and I did those runs early in the summer, and I think that was the result, part of the result. So I didn't do them. I didn't do those hours in vain. And I lost some weight. I lost quite a bit of weight. I could see it. that I lost quite a bit of weight. Like those dogs. And I don't have. It's like I'm not criticizing dogs, please. It's just that I'm afraid to be within close proximity because I don't know what will happen. So I'm now at the Dufferin Mall. So I did make the journey more than I said I would have done. So, but I'm taking it right up until the hour, and hopefully you will stay with me. And as said before, I hope you enjoy this walk because I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna go into Dufferin Mall, but I'm gonna take it from another. There are two ways to get into Dufferin Mall, or more than. Yeah, I know of two. I like. Yeah, I use both of them, but I'm gonna take it from the other end up there. Dufferin Mall. I think Dufferin Mall is a reasonably nice mall. There's an encampment over there. So, life. That's part of life, eh? That's part of life. It's just part of life. Dufferin Grove Park, as I mentioned earlier, I think Dufferin Mall, like the Dufferin surrounding is in my view, is a reasonably nice area. They're having it seems to be a farmer's market today. Yeah, farmer's market. Yep, farmer's market. I don't know if that's what they call it, but I see a lot of ground provisions over there, so I am calling it farmer's market. Yeah, that's what they call it. They call it Dufferin Grove Farmers Market. So yes, that's what it is. Farmers Market open. That farmers markets do not happen during the winter, of course, because it's too cold to have that. Plus, there's so much snow on the ground that the weather cannot accommodate farmers market. And there's some new apartments going up right at Dufferin. There they are. Yep. Some tall ones going up. And there's a KFC right over there. So I'm at 56 minutes. I'm gonna end this vlog in another 4 minutes. And it was not so nice to be with you. It was so nice to do this walk, and hopefully you enjoyed it and that you will watch the subsequent videos. And so please subscribe, please like, please share, and I'll do some more of these walks in another area. So please subscribe, please like, please share. I would really appreciate it. Toys R Us.
Has nothing to lose, especially if they're going to come after. That's exactly.
Oh, there's a no frills. But those people who are not in Canada, no frills is one of the common grocery stores. I do shop at no frills sometimes. Yeah, it's one of the common grocery stores, especially when you want to get things fairly reasonable. No Frills is one of those go-to grocery stores. The car park is quite full today. I find that it's small. The car park is normally full. Like, it's always full. I don't know if things are on this mall are cheaper, much cheaper than the other malls. Even though your ale is always full too. But I find, and I've been coming to this mall for years, and the car park is always full. Like, people have to drive around to find a spot to park. So I don't know if things here are cheap on this mall are cheaper than the other malls. Or maybe because a Walmart is here, so there's no Frills, and there is Walmart, so it could be a combination of the two grocery stores, plus there are other stores in the mall that I think no Frills and Walmart contribute to how the car park is always full. So I'm gonna end this vlog now, and I hope that you enjoyed walking with me, and I will do more walks like this one in the future. So please subscribe, please like, please share, so that I can put out more videos like this. Hi.
That's the purpose we forgot.
Yeah, so I'm doing a vlog, yeah, like I'm videoing stuff. Yeah.
No, I understand.
This, yeah, so it's a selfie stick. Yeah, so you just put the phone in it and yeah. Okay, thank you. Have a nice one. Bye. Okay guys, take care and have yourself a wonderful time until next time. Bye.